Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. The name is Elijah. It's Elijah, but I'm pretty sure I said my name in a couple other videos. I don't know. No, not important. So, if you click this video, you probably saw the thumbnail. And that would be ranking all comic book movies that have been released of 2023 so far. So, let's talk about them and talk about my ranking. Again, I should specify this. This is based on my ranking. No one else. Just my ranking and my ranking alone. Yeah. So I start off with number 8 on Man on the Wall's Quantumania. Yeah. So I guess you could understand why this movie is so low. I mean, the visuals weren't anything special. Because Marvel overworked their VFX workers and there was a whole thing. But all in all, they could have utilized Kang better. And despite me not wanting it, probably should have left Ant-Man in the, in Quantum Realm. But in case, there are some parts I quite enjoyed of the movie. And other parts, not so much. But in any case, is that its main problem is that it wasn't written that well. Ant-Man wasn't written well. Kang was written fairly decent. I mean, there was a short clip of him killing off the Avengers in his world, wherever he come from. The Council of Kangs vanished him, but he had a great post-credit scene. But the movie, yeah, could have had a lot more potential. Had a lot more potential. But anyway, let's move on. Number 7, the Flash movie. Yes, the Flash movie. The movie that bombed so hard because of one reason. Ezra Miller. Now, you might be thinking, why is the Flash higher on Man on the Wall's Quantumania? Well, I'm going to put it this way. I was more hyped for that movie than on Man on the Wall's Quantumania, so it's the only reason why it ranks high. I was more hyped for the Flash movie. And there were a lot of parts I enjoyed about the Flash movie, but, the main character was kind of a criminal in real life and kind of spoiled the whole mood of things. But the battle with them and Supergirl, the two Flash and Supergirl, amazing. Peak stuff. I mean, they could have do a little more, visuals better, but the fight was good. Especially with Supergirl and Zod. And the movie kind of had a depressing premise. Kind of like how the original 2013 Flashpoint movie went. But should have done that though. Nice to see Batman with good guns in live action. Very good. But Michael Keaton's Batman was there too. That's what made the movie so interesting. The Robert Michael Keaton Batman, Zod, great characters. Still wasn't enough to save that movie though. Again, a criminal is your main character. A real life criminal is your main character. Not a good option. DC really needs to revalue all that. It's not my place to say. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it. The Flash ranks there. That'll be all for that. Hey, anyway, moving on. Number 6. That would be Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. Oof. I'm not gonna lie to you, this movie had bad marketing. The reason why it ranks this low, even though I enjoyed the movie myself, but the movie had bad marketing. And I feel like if the marketing was a lot better, would have done a lot better. People would be more hyped. And also what spoiled it is I included Wonder Woman in one of their TV spots. If they had kept her on until the movie, they would have drawn much more people in. Trust me. I mean, the post-credit scene was interesting too. I mean, managed to tie it into Peacemaker and everything. It was fairly decent. I mean, seeing Billy die and then come back was interesting. Freddie got himself a girlfriend that he's 17 and she's over 1,000. Seems a little predatory, a little. It feels weird in today's society because she's 1,000 years old, over 1,000. And he's 17, 16. Yeah. You feel it too, huh? Does sound a little weird. But in those situations, but it's never really predatory in those male and female situations. Yeah, it's predatory if the male does it, but people don't really feel it predatory if the female does it, but it still feels kind of weird to considering the age gap. It's I found it a little weird, but I just put that at the back of my head and trying my best to enjoy as much as the movie. The villains, considering the tree and children, and I honestly thought I did not think the eldest would have kind of turn a part-time good guy and help the heroes out, but I guess that happened. Guess in the end, it's the middle child guess it was the middle child that went bad this time. Who figured? But I guess Lucy Liu did do a great job as the villain though. With the fight between her with the dragon versus Billy was great. One of the highlights of that movie. Next, alright, let's move it on. Number 5, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Great movie. It's just, especially that post-credit scene again. That post-credit scene where the main character, this dude. I saw the movie, but I can't remember his name. He ended up going to work for G.I. Joe, so potentially it's gonna be a crossover there. I hope. But in terms of everything, oh man, it's been such a long time since I saw a Transformers movie that I loved it. Like, it really took you back to the early days, the early Transformer movies before Age of Extinction and The Last Night. I mean, Dark of the Moon was great too. The first Transformers movie and Revenge of the Fallen were personally one of my favorites. I mean, I kind of enjoyed Age of Extinction, but there's a lot of controversy surrounding that. Anyway, but in any case, the Transformers: Rise of the Beast was a great movie. I love the introduction to the Maximals, the Predacons, showing you the Predacons, the Terracons, and Unicron felt like a much more threatening villain again after Transformers Prime. Since Transformers Prime, Unicron's been treated like kind of a joke. But they finally brought him on. They finally managed to hype this guy up again. Made him a dangerous threat, like he almost ate the planet. Earth was gonna be his lunchtime. Earth is gonna be either his lunch or his dinner. Considering the time of day would have been his lunch. But as I didn't think. One of the most interesting things was Mirage becoming using some parts to help one of the main characters. As the dude would get a body armor of himself so he and Optimus could fight Scourge, who was voiced by Peter Dinklage, by the way. That was great. It was a great voice acting choice. Mirage being voiced by Pete Davidson. Oh, so great. They did great options voicing these people. Getting these people to voice these characters. Scourge was menacing. And the fact that he took off the symbols of the bots that he conquered made him even more menacing. So, I enjoyed the movie. Optimus was a great leader this time. Bumblebee stayed the same, true and true. We all love Bumblebee. Let's admit it. But they did kind of put him onto the movie for a little while. for a whole thing. I don't understand what for. In any case, that happened. In any case, that happened. In any case, that happened. Moving on. Number 4. Yes, number 4. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I can honestly say I honestly say I didn't get to watch this movie in theaters, but I did get to see it when it came out on Disney Plus. And I can solemnly say this movie was good. This movie was good. I mean, it gave us the good ending to James Gunn's Guardians trilogy. Seeing Star-Lord go back to Earth and live there and meet with his grandfather, meeting up with his grandfather. It was good, and seeing what we can see as Rocket taking over the Guardian. That was also great. I mean, they gave all the characters a good send off. They gave Gamora, Nebula, Drax, even Mantis got a good send off. And all I can say, the High Evolutionary, truly a great villain, master villain. I'll say that he was a true menace. True menace, cold, precise, strategic. He was smart all around. Man. High Evolutionary was a great villain, and also kind of pretty powerful too. So he went 2 for 2 on that one. As for other things, Rocket's backstory, I can say it was honestly sad and kind of was disturbing to watch what the High Evolutionary did to him. Yeah, it was not great. That was not good. Looked horrible. That's all I can say. Okay, moving on. Number 3. Blue Beetle. So, what can I say about Blue Beetle? It's kinda of a generic superhero movie, and that's alright. I don't understand what people expect this movie to be some big hype like Top Shot, big DC, big time movie like Aquaman, like the first Aquaman movie. I don't get it. Blue Beetle is basic. Is a simple simple hero of a young kid becoming a hero. Young kid becoming a hero is really simple. I think the generic aspect towards superheroes suited it. Kind of enjoyed the movie. I mean, having Solo as Blue Beetle, play Jaime Reyes, aka Blue Beetle, that was great. He did a great job. You even see used to I think he broke out some of those Cobra Kai moves out there. And yeah, if you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The villain, that being the only villain I ever seen to care about for that movie was Carapax. For Victoria Kern, yeah, she was awful. Good thing I think Carapax made the right choice blowing himself up and taking herself with her. Jenny seems like the perfect love interest for Jaime. They seem to have a great deal of chemistry. The post-credit scene with finding out Ted Cord is alive now, that should make for an excellent sequel. But how would I think? Yeah, I'm around this movie in 3rd place because yeah, it was one of the better comic book movies of the year so far. And yeah, the fact that it gave us a new refresh to these secondary DC heroes that have been left in the background. I mean, they mostly focus on the big shot heroes like Batman or Superman, but never take time to bring out these other characters, members of the Titans that don't really get much shine. So it's nice to see they finally in it out. It gave great hit, and it gave great representation to the Latino Hispanic community. It really showed the emphasis on family, and yeah, the movie was great. It was great. And again, I say the generic aspect suited the movie as it was. I found it a lot interesting. People have their own opinions, but yeah, that's how I felt. Okay, number 2, TMNT Mutant Mayhem. When I first saw this movie, my first thought, 9.5 out of 10. This movie was amazing. The animation was amazing. The characters were amazing. The villains were amazing. The dialogue was amazing. The April was so cool. That funny part was that part was funny though. Funny though, but yeah, everyone had a great voice act. Those teenagers did a great job voice acting. The Turtles, Jackie Chan, did a great job voicing Splinter. I had one of the best scenes in that movie. One of the best is all I can say. Ice Cube as Superfly, good, amazing. He should do some more voice acting. Do some more voice acting. Cause he did a great job with Superfly. Man. He got cashing on that. Anyways, that movie was great. The fight scenes were good. Things are good. The plot didn't seem forced, and everything just played off smoothly. Everything. I'm pretty sure. I think they had a few plot holes, maybe, but that's not important. The movie was still great. They left most of the story in the 90 minute, in the 1 hour 45 minutes. Yeah, managed to wrap the plot up in there. And the post credit scene with them introducing Shredder. That made it perfect. So now we have something to look forward to in the near future. But honestly, all I can say is that movie was awesome. They got the Turtles down to a T. Down to a T. They got Leonardo right, Raphael right, Michelangelo done. They got all of them. They were all done perfectly. But the only strange thing is, hopefully, I could have thought that other characters, like the Autumn mutants in Superfly's group, could have done with a little more screen time, but they had a limited time and the managed through. They still made a great movie, and everyone enjoyed it. It was awesome. Peak again. Awesome movie. Peak animation. Just great. It's just great. I don't usually rewatch movies, but I would make an exception for this. Moving on, we have we have number 1. I'm sure you might have guessed what this one would be. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Man! Wow! That was that awesome of a movie. I have to say, was that awesome of a movie. From start to finish. It was great. All those Spider-Men in one movie. Prowler Miles. And this chase. Chase was one of the best parts of that movie. And everything. I could go on and talk about everything. The Spot has the potential to be one of the greatest Spider-Man villains ever. After seeing that, he has proved to be a real threat to not just Miles, but to every Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. Miguel O'Hara out here looking like a true menace on also with the canon events thing. Bro was just hunting on Miles like a beast. It was not stopping. I'm pretty sure you're only gonna get more dangerous in the sequel movie. But things that, but man, that movie was awesome. They did a great dynamic between Gwen and Miles. Gwen and Miles, and Gwen assembling her own team to save Miles from Miguel. And Miguel with his own team ready to stop Miles. Looks like it's gonna be a major showdown. And it had so many cameos. I mean, you had Prowler from the MCU Prowler. I think that was him. Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. It was great to see all these characters again. And it was awesome. Penny, it was great to see her again, though it was clear she went through her kind of event. The way how depressing she looked. Probably said something similar to you. So, Evangelion. Disturbing anime. Very disturbing. Yeah, but in any case, we'll focus on that. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was sure one of the best superhero movies to come out this year. I enjoyed it so much. So much. The soundtracks also good, especially the ending one. I just kept listening. I just kept playing that soundtrack over and over. Still never gets old. It was awesome. It's awesome. And the dynamic showing that how between Miles and his family, they really showed the life of being a teenage superhero, and how it affects you with your family. And Miles's desire to save his mother from the canon event, I feel is justified. I don't know. I feel Miguel O'Hara was in the wrong. Miguel O'Hara was in the wrong for that, but that could just be me. People could have different views on it, but I mean, so great villain, great heroes, great anti-heroes, great superheroine for, I guess, part of the movie, because we kind of stopped rooting for Gwen there a little after what she did, but never mind. She raised a team to come save the boy. So, y'all people, just put aside y'all hatred. Just celebrate the fact that you come back free. Just come on. Just do it. And in any case, that's my ranking for the 8 comic book movies that have been out so far. Let me know in the comments what your ranking of these movies would be. And you could also just put in a little thing there on why. In any case, drop a like, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Now I'm trying to see that the more people that watch this video, the more videos I want to try to make in less time, because I haven't uploaded in a little while. So hopefully the more views this get, hopefully I'm gonna be able to start making more content. This is a heads up. I'm not really much into the big YouTube budget videos that take hours of editing and putting in all these things. I'm just strictly a video man. I just strictly make videos, do a couple of little ching chop things there. I just do that. I'm not much. I'm going old school YouTube on this. So yeah. If you don't have a problem with that, like and subscribe. In any case, I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. If you want another video to watch, just browse through my channel. There are a few other videos there if you're interested. In any case, thank you. I remember. Jesus loves you. Goodbye.